Greetings from the sub-ether. This is Alan with another quick 5-minute color basic video. I've been writing something on subethasoftware.com dealing with using arrays in BASIC. Instead of manually dealing with 4 different variables like a equals 40, b equals 50, and c equals 60, where you can print them out a, b, and c, you could also do an array of numbers. For instance, let's say we were going to have 3 different numbers. The first number was going to be 40, the second number was going to be 50, the third number was going to be 60. Then you could just print them out in a for to next loop like this. And now you can handle all of your numbers in one loop instead of having to deal with A, B, C, and D. And yes, I know dimensioned numbers start at 0, so 3 numbers would be actually 0, 1, and 2 if you wanted to be the most efficient with your memory. So doing something like that, if you were dealing with a ghost on a screen like Pac-Man, you could either have 4 variables, one for each ghost, or you could have an array of them, and by increasing the number of elements in the array, you could move 4 ghosts around, or maybe 50 ghosts. And so, as a demonstration of that, I put together a simple little game, let's load it here, called Ghost Run. Not much to it. The idea is you start out with 4 ghosts, there'll be white blocks on the screen, and your player is a yellow block, and you'll start at the top left-hand corner of the screen. The goal is to make it to the bottom right-hand corner without running into a ghost or a ghost running into you. And they just randomly move around the screen, and this is very easy. So I have 4 relatively fast-moving ghosts, and I won. But since I didn't hard-code the ghosts, I could play it with 10 ghosts. Now they're going to move a little slower because it takes more time to update all 10 ghosts instead of 4. Oh, I hit a ghost. All right, let's try that again. But it's, maybe it's more challenging. 10 slower ghosts might be more of an obstacle than 1 really fast ghost that moves around random. Now I could do it with 100 ghosts. And maybe I'd put sound in this, so every time it starts displaying the ghost, it makes a beep. If that happened, then if I saw a block move, a ghost move, I know it wouldn't move again until I heard that beep. That would reset the pattern of drawing all the ghosts. So you could do things like that to kind of give the player a clue. Let's do it with 500 ghosts. That should be impossible because it's going to randomly generate 500 ghosts on a screen that can only hold 512 locations. So based on what the random number generator does, this could create a maze that's impossible to navigate across the screen. Now I could take my chances and start running across the screen right now before all the ghosts are drawn, but then one could spawn on top of me. Also, if I go left, I pop over to the other side of the screen because I didn't do any wall checks. And let's see if we can't sneak over here. There is a ghost right where I need to be. So until that one moves out of the way, I can't win this game. And that's the problem with random generated mazes. I could play this and have an impossible game. Somebody else could play it, and it could be really simple. It doesn't look like I'm going to win this one. Oh, boy. Anyway, that's why I posted the random video the other day talking about how you could make a level that when somebody else played it, they would get the same random level and movement. So if this was random level 2900, anybody else playing 2900 would be in this same situation right now, and I still can't get there. As far as strategy, what I could do is, I know the ghosts don't move diagonal, and I think I just should have died just then. Ghosts don't move diagonal, so I know there's a safe spot. You could also tell that a block doesn't move until all the other ghosts have reset, but that's about it. Everything else is random. Okay, fine. If I was going to make this into a real game, I would do score, like how quickly did you move across the screen, maybe how many moves did it take, because really I can just, I could start off with 20 ghosts, and all I got to do is go left and then all the way down, and if I can beat the random number generator, I can win every time. So that's my quick video for tonight, talking about using arrays. You can do 1 or 10 or 100 things and have just one loop handle it. Not much of a game, but hey, that's what we called fun back in 1980. Until next time, don't panic.